Sheldon, what would actually happen if a particle from our 3D universe somehow wandered into a fourth spatial dimension? Would it just vanish or could it come back?
Excellent question, Penny. In higher dimensional theories such as Kaluza-Klein or certain variants of string theory, particles typically appear to be confined to our familiar 3 plus one-dimensional brane due to field localization. If a particle were somehow able to access a true fourth spatial dimension, it would indeed seem to disappear from our perspective, analogous to a 2D being observing a 3D object. When the object lifts out of the plane, the 2D being can no longer detect it except perhaps by indirect effects, like altered fields or conservation law violations.
But could the particle ever reappear in our universe or is it lost for good?
In principle, the particle might re-enter our observable 3D slice if the topology of the higher dimensional space permits it. Some extra-dimensional models allow for particles or information to re-enter the brane at different locations or times. This could manifest as apparent teleportation or as a particle spontaneously appearing elsewhere, seemingly violating locality. However, rigorous conservation laws, such as energy and charge conservation, would have to be upheld globally, taking the entire higher dimensional manifold into account.
And what about quantum mechanics? Could the particle be in several places at once if it's moving through an extra dimension?
Now you're thinking multidimensionally, Penny. Quantum mechanically, a particle's wave function might spread into the extra dimension, which, if unconstrained, could alter the probability of finding the particle in our 3D universe. This could resemble or even amplify quantum superposition, as the particle's presence may be delocalized, not just within our 3D space, but across higher dimensions. In some theories, this altered propagator could lead to observable effects, like modifications to atomic spectra or anomalous particle decays, providing indirect evidence for the existence of extra dimensions.